There's something oddly satisfying about an Aate Ki recipe, so simple yet so versatile. You start with whole wheat flour, the trusty base of every Indian kitchen. And while it's humble, it can turn into a dozen things. No exaggeration. Let's start with making roti, which is basically a beginner-level life skill. It's just a 2-to-1 ratio of flour to water. Add a pinch of salt, knead it into a soft dough, and you're 95% there. No gadgets necessary, just your hands and your enthusiasm. Rolling out the dough is where most people mess up, though. They'll get uneven edges or a roti that looks like a misplaced continent. Pro tip: flipping the dough after every roll keeps it circular. It's 90% about practice. If you've got a gas stove, puffing up the roti directly on the flame is an art form. It's like watching your efforts turn into something magical. Feel free to skip this if you're terrified of fire. I still burn my fingers sometimes. Now, if you want to level up, parathas are next. Mix mashed potatoes, spices, and coriander into your dough for aloo paratha. Or skip the stuffing and just build those crisp, flaky layers with ghee. Life-changing? Yes, absolutely. Oh, and let's talk about dessert. Aate Ka halwa is criminally underrated. Toast the flour in ghee till it's golden, stir in sugar syrup, and watch it thicken. It's like eating warm nostalgia on a winter evening. For the health nuts, there's always Aate Ka cheela. It's like a pseudo-pancake but savory. Add finely chopped vegetables, water, and spices to the flour and fry it up. It's healthy enough to feel morally superior. If you prefer snacks, make mathris with the same flour, a crunchy, flaky tea snack. It just involves kneading flour with oil, rolling, and deep frying. Warning, they're addictive and disappear faster than you can fry them. Honestly, you can even make a flatbread pizza base with a tia if you're feeling experimental. It's not strictly traditional, but it works. You just need to roll it thicker and bake it after adding toppings. For thickening soups or stews, aata can swoop in as a backup when you don't have cornstarch. Mix it with water into a slurry to avoid lumps. I've saved meals this way more times than I want to admit. If you mess up and add too much water while kneading, don't panic. Just sprinkle a bit more flour till the dough firms up. Every aata mishap has a simple fix. You're never really out of options. Sometimes I just think about how many generations have relied on aata. From puras at festivals to rotis at home, it's economical, healthy, and endlessly adaptable. If your pantry's got whole wheat flour, you're already rich in possibilities.